Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do, please, is to sit yourself up and cross your legs if you can. If you can't, have your legs straight out in front of you. Awesome. So what we're going to do to begin with is just going to turn the hands over, drape them palm up. What I'd like you to do is to be aware of your back, lengthen your spine a little bit, lift your chin. And we're just going to take about a minute or so, just breathing in and out through your nose. So you can close your eyes if you want, or look at me on the screen, it doesn't matter. But breathe in and breathe out. If you're finding it hard to sit like this, put a pillow under your bum and it actually really help. Go on, go and get one. Go on. That's it, it really, really helps.
Small one out here. I did probably look a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment.
Try to find my spot.
That's the one. So having a pillow under your bum actually helps you have a more upright back. That's the one. So put the palms on that, palm up on the knees. Lengthen the spine, lift the chin, and we're just going to close our eyes and take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. As we sit here doing this bit of breathing, take note of any tension that you've built up overnight. So maybe your shoulders are a bit tight, maybe your lower back is. Just breathe in, breathe out, and just try to relax a little sitting here like this. Awesome. Let's make a start. So what we're going to start with is something called cat-cow. What I'd like you to do is to get yourself on all fours like this. Knees under pelvis, under hips, hands under shoulders. And what we're going to do is we're just going to arch the back up by tilting the pelvis in and tucking the head down. And then arching the back down, kicking the pelvis out and lifting the head. Take it really slow. If you want to, you can use your inhale to arch up. Then your exhale to arch down. That's the one. Try to do this move by using your pelvis and your head, not just by pushing your spine up. We're mobilizing the lower back and warming everything up gently. Excellent. We're just going to do one more full movement. Excellent. From here, we're going to bring the big toes together and the knees apart. Take your bum towards your heels and walk your hands away from you. Let your head rest on the floor. And we're just going to stay here and take a few breaths in and out. Try not to hold tension in your arms. Let your arms drape onto the mat. Excellent. Bring yourself back onto all fours. We're going to bring the knees together. We're going to curl the toes under. And from here, we're going to push down on the hands and bring the bum into the air. And we're going to gently draw the heels towards the floor. That's it. And we're going to walk the heels a little bit just to extend the hamstring. Remember to tuck your head in between your arms. Keep walking those legs. Now we're going to bring ourselves into a plank. Just going to take a few breaths like this. Now from here, if you're strong enough, lower yourself down. If you're not, put your knees down. Bring yourself down so your belly's on the floor and arch up. Again, try to relax that lower back. Look up if you can. Take slow and steady breaths. That's excellent. Well done. Now we're going to curl the toes under. Bring ourselves back onto our knees here and push your bum up into the air, back into downward dog. Tucking the head in between the arms and just sponging the feet again to lengthen the hamstrings. Brilliant. Bring the knees to the floor. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do child pose. So I like big toes together, knees apart, take your head down and bring your arms along the sides here. And just stay in this position. Slow and steady breaths. Excellent. If you'd like to sit yourselves up, bring yourself sitting up so that your legs are straight out in front of you.
Oh gosh, that's not as easy as it looks.
It's not, is it? We're going to take the right leg and cross it over the other one like this. That's it. And I'm going to get you to put your left hand against your knee, right hand behind you, and push against your knee to rotate yourself and look over your shoulder. Very good. Just hold that for a few breaths. That's it. Keep holding those few breaths, breathing in and breathing it out. Brilliant. We're going to change legs now. So straighten your legs along the floor. Take your left leg, take it over your right. Put your left hand behind you, right hand against the thigh, and draw yourself into the twist. Look over your left shoulder. And take slow, steady breaths. Awesome. Bring yourself back into the middle. Roll the shoulders for me. Forwards and backwards. Okay, so we're going to do the next part. We're going to begin it standing up. So we like to stand up. Try and get a good camera angle. That's it. So we're going to start standing up like this. Excellent. Make sure you're facing down your mat. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the arms up with an inhale, bring the hands together. Exhale and sink the hands down in prayer fashion. Good. We're going to inhale and bend forward. Then it's exhale, grab the backs of the legs and draw your head in as tight as you can. Hold it there. We're going to take an inhale as we step forward with the left leg. Bring yourself down onto your knee like this. And I want you to lunge like this and just breathe naturally. Let's just do normal breathing. Breathe like this. Very good. And bring your arms up and arch back. Very good. Hold it there for a few breaths. Excellent. Now we're going to bring the hands together and twist like this and lengthen the leg away behind you and sink into the groin. Very good. Just sink into it. Take slow, steady breaths there. Brilliant. We're going to bring the hands to the floor. Bring your knees back like this, and then we're going to press up into downward dog again. Tuck the head in between the shoulders. You are allowed to bend your legs if you need to. If your hamstrings are too tight, that's not a problem. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here. That's it. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to take a nose dive. We're going to draw ourselves down like this and push up. That's it. Hold that there. Now we curl the toes under again. Push the bum back into the air. It back into downward dog. Very good. Now we're going to bring the right foot forward. That's it. Lunge it forward again like we did before. Bring yourself up into a sitting up like this. And then raise both hands up and arch backwards. That's it. Just hold that position. Very good. Now we're going to bring the hands back down. Bring yourselves into a standing up position, holding the backs of your legs, please. Drawing your head towards your knees. Then we let go of the knees and just bring that back up a little bit so it's parallel to the floor. Bend the knees a little and slowly straighten up. Bringing the arms back up into the air, into prayer hands, and drawing the hands down the front of the body until you rest them beside you. Well done. That's one. Let's do it again. Swing the arms up into prayer hands. Draw the prayer hands down the front of the body. Slowly bend yourself forward till your back is parallel to the floor. Then grabbing the backs of your legs, gently draw your head towards your knees. Now we're going to step the right foot forward. Put the left back onto its knee behind us. We're going to lunge forward. And with that lunge, we then get the arms and swing them up, both parallel. Arch the back and look up, sinking into the groin. Very good. Hold that for a few beats. Now we're going to draw the hands down together into prayer hands, and we're going to twist to the left, making sure the elbow is in contact with the knee on the right leg. Turn, look forward, look to the side and sink into the groin there. That's it, just hold it. Very good. From here, we're going to bring the hands back down to the floor, knees underneath, and we're going to push up into downward dog, tucking the head down in between the shoulders. Slow, steady breaths. Now we're going to bring ourselves down to the floor. You can either slide down like this, or you can put your knees down, whichever's easiest for you. Put yourself down to the floor, point your toes, and push and arch up. Excellent. What we're going to do now, curl the toes under, push yourself back up into downward dog again. Tuck the head in between the shoulders. Now we're going to bring the left leg forward. Slide the right leg back. Bring yourself up into an upright position. Bring your arms back and swing up and arch back, looking up. That's it, you got it. Hold it there for a few beats. Brilliant. We're going to bring the hands back down to the floor. Push yourself up into dangling forward and holding the backs of your legs. Bring your back parallel to the floor as you look at the floor. Bend the legs, sink the bum, and slowly bring yourself into a standing position. Swing the arms up. Pair the hands down in front of you. Then slowly let the hands drape again. We're going to do this one more on each side. So bring the arms up in prayer hands. Draw them down the front of the body and slowly bend forward till your back is parallel to the floor. Excellent. From here, we reach back, grab the calves, draw the head towards the knees. Now we're going to step forward with the left leg. Slide that back leg back. Sink down into the lunge. Bring the arms back and swing them up, arching the back, looking upwards. Slow, steady breaths there. Very good. Bring the prayer hands down in front of you. Turn yourself to the side. Put your elbow against your knee and sink more into the groin there. Very good. That's it. Just hold it there. Excellent. Bring the hands to the floor and the leg back behind you. Curl the toes under. Push up into downward dog. Slide your head back between your arms. That's it. Just hold that there. Now from here, you can either put your knees on the floor or slide yourself down till you're parallel to the floor. Rest yourself down, point your toes, push up and arch. We're going to curl the toes under again, bringing the bum up. Push up into downward dog again. That's it. Tuck your head in between your shoulder blades. Now we're going to swing the right leg forward, just like this. And then we're going to sink down into the groin, bring the arms back and swing it up, arch back. Slow, steady breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose. Now we put the hands on the floor, bring that leg back, and we're going to push up into bending forward, hold the calves, draw the head towards the knees. Lift the back so it's parallel to the floor. Bend the knees and straighten yourself up, swinging your arms up into prayer hands, drawing the hands down the front of the body and letting them dangle. We've got one more to do. Swing the arms up, take an inhale here. Exhale and draw the hands down the front of the body. Inhale and bend forward. Exhale and draw your head towards your knees. Inhale and step forward with the right leg into the lunge. Swing the arms back and up, and it's exhale and sink into the lunge. Very good. We're going to take an inhale there. And then we're going to exhale, prayer hands down in front of you. Inhale and turn, putting the elbow against the knee. Then exhale and sink your groin into the stretch more. Make sure you're looking forward there. Just breathe naturally for a moment. Awesome. We're going to inhale and bring the knees back to the floor and the hands on the floor. Curl your toes under. Exhale into downward dog. Now we're going to bring ourselves to lying on the floor. So we're going to inhale down. Exhale, push up. Just take a few natural breaths there. Now we're going to take an inhale as we curl the toes under, bend the knees. Exhale up into downward dog again. Just take normal breaths here. We're going to take an inhale and bring the left leg forward this time. Slide the back leg back. Swing the arms back and up with an exhale. And arch and look up and breathe naturally for a few moments. Awesome. Let's bring those hands down to the floor again. Just breathe naturally for a minute. We're going to stand ourselves up and grab your calves. And we're going to take a little inhale and then an exhale. Drawing your head in. Inhale, your back to parallel to the floor. Exhale into standing up straight. Inhale, draw the hands up above your head. Exhale and draw the hands down the front of the body. Really good. Now here's where you go and get some water if you want to have a drink or anything.
Yes,
You feeling all right, Sinead?
I am. Yeah, a lot of
Good,
movement.
good. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to do a bit of a standing series. So bring yourselves like this, please.
Let's have it up here.
Sorry, changing the camera angle.
You can't have me anyway.
There we are. So we're going to bring the arms out like this. You are allowed to bend your legs, but if you can try not to, that would be great. We're going to turn the palms forward, tilt to one side, and take the hand to the ankle. Now here, what I want you to do is sit your hips into your hip that's behind you there. That's it, hold it there as much as you can. Slowly breathe in and out. Try to relax as much as you can in this position. Very good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring ourselves up. Bring the hands down and put your hands on the floor if you can and tuck your head down. We're just going to take a few breaths in this position. Just hold the dangle. Okay, straighten yourself up. Arms out again. Palms forward. Tilt and take that palm to that foot there, making sure that your top arm is up. Sit back into the hip behind you. And just try to breathe naturally and hold the position. Very good, well done. Keep holding if you can. Then let's bring yourself up. And we're going to take a forward bend again. This time bring the hands to the legs and slide them down your legs as you bring yourself forward. If you want to, give yourself a gentle pull on the ankles just to bend yourself forward a little bit more. That's it, just hold it there. Slow, steady breaths. Very good. Bend your legs, bring yourself back into an upright position again. What we're going to do now is turn your foot this way. Doesn't matter which foot. Turn it that way and then bend into the lunge here. Very good. So this foot is facing that way. This foot is facing this way. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the body in a line with that leg and extend the arms out in front like this. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, and hold this position here. That's it. If you push down on that front foot, it really helps to support your balance. Very good. Now from here, we're going to take a foot next to it. I have to move back a bit because I've run out of room. So your foot's together, feet are together. You're going to bend your knees like this. Hold your arms parallel and just stand in this position here. Just breathing in and out through your nose. Very good. And then bring yourself into a standing position. We're going to turn around towards the other end of the mat here. We're going to take that foot forward, point the toes that way. These back toes are pointing this way. I'm going to sit into the lunge, turn my shoulders over my knee, bring my back in a straight line with my back leg and shoot my arms forward in this position here. Slow, steady breaths. And if you push down on that front leg a little bit, it really helps stabilize you. Keep holding. Very good. Now we're going to bring the arms down and bring the legs together like this. Sit the bum down. Just move back a little bit. And then I shoot the arms up in the same position here, pushing my bum out just a little. That's it. So just breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Bring yourself down to the floor. What I'd like you to do, please, is to lie yourself down. And we're just going to take a moment just to recover from all of that. That's it. You can have your legs straight or your legs bent. It doesn't matter. Just take a little mini shavasana, a little mini moment of just lying there. Slow, steady breaths. Awesome. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab the knees gently, draw them in, so we're rounding the back a little bit, and then just rock yourself from side to side. That's it. Keep going. Keep drawing it in and rocking from side to side. Awesome. What we're going to do now, put your feet on the floor, take your right foot, and if you can, put it on your thigh of the other leg. From here, I'd like you to reach through and grab your thigh there. Keep your head on the floor and draw that knee towards you. You're going to feel that stretch into the hip and the outside of your thigh there. Slow, steady breaths. That's it. Then bring the foot back down to the floor. We're going to change legs. Take the other foot, put it on your thigh there. Grab the back of the leg and put your head on the floor. Draw that knee towards you. That's it. You've got it. So let's change legs again. We're going to do that one more on each side, please. Bring that foot against the thigh. Grab that back of that leg and draw that leg towards you, keeping your head on the floor. Let's change legs again. Pop the foot on the thigh. Reach through and grab it. Lean back and draw it towards you. That's great. If you'd like to sit yourself up, please. So what we're going to do, we're going to have the legs apart like this. You're going to twist towards one of your legs. Let's call it your left leg. And we're just going to lean forward, tucking the head down. That's it. It doesn't matter how far you go. Just matters about the sensation of the stretch there. So lean forward. Now we're going to take both hands and put them under your calf, just here, and gently draw yourself forward more. Try to keep both of your buttocks on the floor while you're doing this one. Hold it there. Now we're going to sit up and twist towards the other leg. So hands either side of the leg, just bend forward, tuck the head down. Again, don't get greedy. It doesn't matter how far you go. It just matters that you feel the back arch.
You know me now with this exercise.
That's it. Now we're going to grab the calf there and gently draw yourself a bit further down. Slow, steady breaths. Now sitting yourself up. Bring the legs a little bit wider than usual there, just a little bit wider. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk the fingers out and tuck the head forward. Again, it doesn't matter how far you go. It just matters that you can bend forward. That's excellent. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm actually going to put my hands behind me like this, and I'm going to arch my back backwards. So my legs are together, my toes are pointed, and I'm just going to arch and present my breastbone towards the ceiling. That's it. Just hold that, taking slow, steady breaths. Very good. Okay, so sitting like this with your feet together. Bring your feet back as far as you can and still being able to maintain your position. What I'd like you to do, you can hold your ankles or your toes, doesn't matter. Just bounce the knees. What we're doing here is just working into the hip flexors there, giving a little bit of a gentle stretch. That's it. Brilliant. So again, bring the legs straight. And what I'd like you to do now is just to roll the shoulders, big circles, really big circles there. That's it. And then we're going to change direction, roll them the other way. That's it. Tilt the ear to shoulder. Tilt the ear to the other shoulder. We're just going to do that one more time. Tilt the head and tilt the head. Very good. So what's next is lying on your back, bringing your feet back towards your bum. You can have your hands beside you, palm up. What I'd like you to do is to push up into the bridge, push into your shoulders, and I want you to tighten your glutes and hold yourself there, taking slow, steady breaths. That's it. Keep holding if you can. And now we're going to lower down. Brilliant. Bring the knees up together. Arms out to the sides, please. Twist your knees to one side. Try to get them to the floor. You may find the shoulder behind you pops into the air. If it does, just bring the hand down towards your bum a little bit. What I'd like you to do here is turn and look the opposite direction to your knees. So if you've twisted your knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Take slow and steady breaths here. Now we're going to bring the knees back up into the air and twist them over to the left or to the other side that you've had them. Rest them gently on the floor. Again, if your arm pops up behind you, bring the hand down towards your bum. And what we're going to do is turn to look the opposite direction of the knees. That's it. Slow, steady breaths. Brilliant. Let's bring the knees back into the middle. Grab the knees again. Draw them towards you and rock from side to side. Okay, so putting the feet on the floor, bring your feet together and your knees together. Drape your hands out to the sides a little bit, palm up. And we're going to keep the feet together as we drop the knees out to the sides, just like this. And from here, we're just going to gently try to press our lower back into the floor. So you might need to tilt your pelvis a little, because as we drop the knees down, the back wants to arch up. Gently press it back to the floor. And we're just going to hold this position for a few. Take some slow and steady breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. That's great. Bring the knees back up together. So we finished the main body of yoga. We're going to do some yoga nidra next, some meditation. So I'd advise you to put on your top, maybe get a blanket and then lie yourself down. That's it. We're putting the top on because you get a bit cold after doing the workout and then lying still.
Ooh, that's a lot of edging.
You're making a little nest there.
I'm doing okay.
Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just be comfortable. Focus on just lying on your mat, feeling how the mat feels underneath you, and breathe in and out through your nose. Make it unhurried. Just relax. So just before we start the meditation properly, we're going to make an intention. An intention is when we tell ourselves to do something, be something, or think something. So right now, I'd like you to say in your mind, I'm going to deeply relax. That's all. That's all you have to say. I'm going to deeply relax. What I'd like you to do is breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And just gently slow the breathing down just a little bit. Don't make it so that you're worrying about your next breath. Just gently take steady, slow breaths. So let's bring our awareness to our left big toe, the next toe along, your middle toe, the next toe along again, and your little toe. Focus your awareness on the sole of your left foot, then the top of your left foot, your ankle joint, your calf, your shin, and your knee joint. Bring your awareness to the top of your thigh, the front and the back. And then your left hip joint. Now breathing deeply, give your full awareness to the whole of your left leg. Allow your left leg just to relax and to stop holding tension. Bring your awareness to your right big toe, the next toe along, your middle toe, next toe along again, and your little toe. Focus your awareness on the sole of your right foot, and then the top of your right foot, your ankle joint, your calf, and your shin, your knee joint, and your upper thigh, front and back. Give your awareness to your right hip joint. Then breathing deeply, give your full awareness to the whole of your right leg, allowing it to relax and not hold any tension. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine where your tail is. And follow your awareness up your spine, past your kidneys, past your lungs, up through your shoulders to the base of your neck as it joins your skull. Now bring your awareness to your pelvis and follow your awareness through the front of your belly, your rib cage, your collarbones, all the way up to the front of your throat. Now, taking deep breaths, give your full awareness to the whole of your torso and allow yourself to let go of any tension that you hold there. Take your mind to your right thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Give your awareness to the whole of your left palm and the back of your left hand, your wrist joint, the inside and outside of your forearm, your elbow joint, the whole of the upper part of your arm, and your shoulder joint. Now bring your awareness to the whole of your arm and breathing deeply, allow the arm to relax and to stop holding tension. Bring your mind to your right thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Focus on the palm of your right hand and the back of your right hand, your wrist joint, the inside and outside of your forearm, your elbow joint, and the upper part of your right arm. Give your awareness to your right shoulder joint, and then breathing deeply, focus your mind on the whole of your right arm, feeling the weight as it relaxes into the mat and stops holding tension. Bring your mind to your chin, your lips, your nose, your eyes, your forehead, the top of your head, and the back of your skull. Allow your awareness to focus on the whole of your head and allow yourself to relax. Now extend that whole awareness across all of your body, from head to toes, shoulders to fingers. Breathing deeply, allow yourself to relax and to stop holding tension. Feel the mat beneath you and the air as it moves past your forehead.